Our first appointment this evening, Mr. Mike Gungman. He is the CEO at Southside Virginia Regional Medical Center. Mr. Young.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Madam Chairman, Board of Supervisors, staff, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you giving me just a few moments this morning to talk about our recent efforts at Southside Regional Medical Center to obtain open heart services for our communities. To give you a little bit of background, Southside Regional Medical Center applied a second time for open heart services back in 2008. They made application with the state COPN Certificate of Public Need Board. The board was given preliminary approval, conditional approval, by the then Central Virginia Health Planning Agency. The next step of the matter went to the DCOPN board, the Department of Certificate of Public Need Board. At that point, they considered the proposal and again recommended conditional approval of the project. At that point, there was good cause standing with the courts awarded to Chippenham Johnson Willis Hospital to oppose the project. So the matter went then to the Commissioner's Adjudication Officer. After hearing both sides of the argument and considering all testimony, again, the Adjudication Officer recommended conditional approval of the project. Then in June of 2009, the Commissioner did something that was unprecedented for the state of Virginia. She went against the recommendations from all three of those levels and denied our application for open heart services. At that point, we did file two appeals, one with the circuit court level and then up to the appellate court level. I learned that at the appellate court level and the circuit court level, they do not make a ruling based on the merits of your case, but rather on whether or not the Commissioner committed any errors of the law, which they found that she did not, and so they affirmed the Commissioner's decision. We have approximately 229 patients from our primary service area that have to leave our area to travel up to Richmond for open heart services. But part of our service area is Greensville County. Our sister facility is Southern Virginia Regional Medical Center down the road here in Emporia. We share physicians, we see some of the same patients, and we function as a tertiary facility in many regards for some of the patients in your community. We feel strongly that it's our mission to provide those services. As we know, when someone's having a cardiac event, time is muscle. Time is in terms of heart muscle. And we have a very well-established, very high-volume cardiac catheterization program at Southside Regional Medical Center, namely the coronary intervention program, which we can do balloon angioplasty and stents for patients having a sudden cardiac event. However, there are some patients that we are unable to do those procedures for because if the patient is at risk for going to open heart surgery, we have to ship those patients up to Richmond. We feel that it places patients at risk. There are some patients in the far reaches of our service area in Planning District 19, that is with the state, that must travel almost 2 hours to be able to access potential life-saving surgery. We feel that we are well equipped to put together a quality program as demonstrated by our recent quality improvement scores and our recognitions that we have received, one of which being for our coronary intervention program that was in 2009, 2010 was rated number 1 in the Richmond region, number 2 in the state of Virginia, top 10% in the nation. What we have is a big need in Southern Virginia area. We have a hospital that has a proven track record of putting together quality programs, and a hospital also that's willing to commit the resources to put out a quality product. To me, it just makes no sense why we're not awarded that. Another thought on the matter is we are situated in Planning District 19, as I mentioned earlier, with the state of Virginia, according to the State Medical Facilities Plan. And right now, in our state, in our Planning District 19, we have no open heart programs. We're the only health planning district in the state that has greater than 180,000 residents, a hospital with at least 300 beds that does not have open heart services. Now, part of the reason for the Commissioner's denial, the last time, the Commissioner stated that she considered any reduced travel times for residents of the Petersburg area and Southside Virginia to access open heart surgery services to, quote, much less important than protecting, unquote, the open heart surgery volumes of Richmond area hospitals. Now, if we go to our north, Planning District 15, which encompasses Richmond, there are 5 open heart programs. I can't think of a reason for maintaining that type of disparity and further disadvantaging the residents of Southside Virginia. I believe that the very concept of the COPN process exists to not only protect certain programs that need a certain amount of volume to maintain quality services. I also believe it exists to make sure that we are providing equal access of care throughout the state of Virginia. So with that this evening, I'm requesting that the Board of County Supervisors would give us your support in the form of a letter or resolution to be able to bring open heart services to Southside Virginia.
I have a resolution.
Second.
Probably second. Assuming there's no discussion on it, maybe we say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion is carried. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your time and for your support.